Hey everyone, it's Stephanie. It is 7 a.m. in the morning, in case you guys were wondering. And I have lots of stuff to tell you guys about. But I'll save the bad stuff for later. The one thing, anyways. But the worship song of the day is going to be "Beautiful Things." Oh, let's move the cursor to. Okay. But something awesome that Heather did is she's getting me this book of poetry, and she was so sweet because she's like, I know I can't replace Grandpa Hot Dogs, but she's given me one that has not only poems but like prose and inspirational stuff, and it's Christian too. So I'm excited to get that. Thank you, Heather. You're so thoughtful and awesome. All right. And I think I told you guys I got a new coffee pot. I think I did tell you. And I'm brewing coffee right now to fill up my pitcher. So it's awesome. And also my DVD player is coming, I think, today. So it's nice when you order things like from Walmart online because they come at different times. So it's like always looking something exciting in the mail. But the only thing, and I have to call Walmart this morning, but I was supposed to get the shoehorn. And it said it was delivered with my other stuff, but I didn't see it anywhere in the package. So I'm gonna call them and let them know I didn't receive it, and then they're really quick about sending a new one, sending out one or another one. So anyway, because I realized I definitely need the shoehorn. Um, so yes, because especially putting my trail running shoes on, because they're supposed to be drooled. I love drooling. It's my thing. All right. So anyway, yes, drooling. What was I saying? Hold on, it'll come to me. Yep, drooling. It'll come back to me. Okay. In the meantime, I'm gonna take a sip of coffee. So yeah, I'm a drooler. Everyone knows that. All right. What was I saying? I know you guys can be like, oh yeah. Hold on. What was I? Let's see. Mom, give me gift card. Oh right, so shoehorn, right. So that I'm gonna get one of those. So the DVD player is coming and other awesome thing. One of my packages did already come with my coffee pot and coffee and filters. So anyway, so yeah, here. So one of the little things is that my mom, okay, she's awesome too, and because what she was doing was getting me gift cards to use for the grocery stores that I was going to. So it was like Walmart, and then I was like, Walmart so far away, So thankfully, at least I have milk and bread and yogurt and cheese to come with the Royal Crest, so I don't have to get those things. Thankfully, oh my gosh, you guys, carrying a gallon of milk anywhere like zero point 0.3 miles from the bus stop was not fun. So that's awesome. So anyways, but so she was getting me gift cards, and but last month she didn't have time to get cash, and I need to go grocery shopping. We were gonna go to Walmart together, but that was the weekend we went to get my lumbar puncture, and we had Connor and stuff, and we had the time to go to the one in Castle Rock when we were on our way, but it was pouring rain. So, but mom's like, why don't I just give you the money? And so she gave me $120, one for the bike lock and whatever. But now, the budget is 100. So, she's just like, you have to be good about budgeting for the month. And I already have September's budgeted. Like, $96 is taken care of, and I won't have to go to the grocery store once for the whole month. So I don't have to get the milk anymore, which was the thing I was going to the grocery store for. So I'm very excited about that, and I feel like a little bit of freedom. And then I don't have to go to certain stores. I've been going to King Super. It's really close. It's like in the same plaza that I go to for my PT. And so, yep. So anyway, so that's gonna be my main store, and I looked up the prices online for the things I need, so it was like I know exactly how much I'm gonna spend. My mom was really good. She still is really good about that, but I remember my bio dad Steve would be like, "I just amazed at how your mom does the budget with." Going to the grocery store and it causing exactly what she was planning on. So I'm glad to do the same thing. Okay, so that sticky note is gone. Okay, so I just wanted to share with you guys something I've been doing again. So there's this thing called the International House of Prayer. I don't know if any of you have heard about it, but anyways, so it all started with, so my mom has been listening to Mike Bickle, and he does a bunch of cool teachings, but the favorite one for my women in my family is the Song of Solomon study, and it's amazing because it's all about the symbolism. And so I've done that study like 2 or 3 times, but it was funny. The first time Mom was gonna, well, she was sitting down and sharing with me what she had discovered, and I was like not in a place of receiving that, but then started to listen to it on my own. And so, anyways, Mike Bickle's amazing. He's got really great teachings about everything in times like. So anyway, but the thing I love about what they do in Kansas City is they have a house of prayer, 24/7 house of prayer that's been going for like more than 10 years now, and he started it, and my other favorite artist, Misty, they were like the founders, or so I love Misty Edwards' music too. So anyway, I've gone to conferences there that are amazing. I went to day one there, which is like they do this like 3 days of worship and just bring in the new year, and I love all of that stuff. And now with my high speed Wi-Fi, I can stream the prayer room, and also I'm gonna do the fasting again. So anyway, they have what's called the bridegroom fast, and what it is people agree to do these 3 days of fast for at certain days of the, like everyone does it at the same 3 days. And what they're gonna do is, so they pray at that time through the prayer room, and so that's what I'm gonna, during that time I'm gonna be watching the prayer room while they do all kinds of you know teachings and worship. So I'm so excited to do that because I fasted before for that, but never had high speed Wi-Fi. So I was like miserable trying to do that at the other place. So, anyways, but that's how I ended up going to Jerusalem for 3 months on an internship at Sukkot Halal. That's kind of how you say it. But anyways, so it's a 24/7 house of prayer in Jerusalem, and so I was at day one that time when they bring in the new year, and having an amazing time. And so anyways, but so I was debating whether to do the 3 month internship at the one in Kansas City or in Jerusalem. And it was really cool because the only downside about the prayer room in Kansas City is because there's always like video doing recording, and so you're not allowed to bring banners because it would, but people can go in there and dance and stuff. But anyways, so, and my good friend Sharon at that time, so anyways, it just came to that I decided to go to the one in Jerusalem, and it was really great because they have so many banners, because they don't have, you can get the recordings of it, like actually listen, but not video. They don't do video. So that was nice that, I could do so many banners, and they had tons there to use. And so that was an amazing time. So that's how I ended up. So just want to tell you guys, now I'm pretty much always listening to it. They have intercession, they have just worship, and they always tie those two together. So anyway, that's how I ended up going there. So that's my new place of listening to worship and watching it again. So just wanted to share that with you guys. Okay, so all right. So a couple of things. First of all, it was so really embarrassing. But I thought I could ride the bike that Charlene gave me, and it was amazing bike beach cruiser I had always wanted, But the problem is, I just rode in the cul-de-sac down the street and didn't actually go out on any roads or anything. And I'm like, I'm fine, I got it. And then so the day I was trying to ride the bike to the PT office, first of all, there was a huge hill. And so I was riding it, and then I was almost falling off, and so I decided to walk the bike the rest of the way, and so I was like, even if I was not on the hill, I don't have this balance and keep, whether I'm on the hill or not. So I realized that I wasn't going to be able to ride it. So I did have the bike lock that, yes, wonderful Heather got me. So I locked it up at the top of the hill where the PT is, and I left it there with the intention of going back to bring it back down the hill on Friday when, for my PT appointment when I was gonna go back there, and Mom just happened to be in the Springs for her appointment, and so she's like, "What? You left that bike up there?" So, anyways, but she was like, "What do you want to do with it?" She's like, "You want me to take it?" And I was like, "Yes, I like the idea of it, but that's one of those Huntington things, that I'm sure there probably aren't many people with Huntington that can ride the bike." So anyway, okay, I need some coffee. Okay, a couple things that I've been doing a lot lately. So when I pull the sliding door open, my hand, I've told you that's happened when I was closing the window, but my hand just doesn't grip well and end up whacking my elbow. So I do that constantly on the sliding door. So hopefully with the door they give me, it'll not be the same because I won't have to slide it open. And so did I tell you guys? I think I did, that I'm getting an armoire to hang my stuff in. That's the only downside to the, this nice big room is they don't have a closet, and my clothes are just laid over my suitcase on the floor. So anyways, yes, Sherry's gonna give me a real door, which is nice because it gives me, that's the only thing, is this door goes to the living room, so I always have to have my curtain closed, and then I'm always worried that somebody can see through them. So that will be nice for privacy and to not have that thing happening with trying to open the sliding door. And also, an armoire. What else shoes? Oh yeah, just an armoire, I guess. Yeah, oh, right, and the door. So, okay, also, what was it? Oh yeah, so that happened a couple more times when I was opening the window. Again, the same kind of action, where my hand just doesn't grip it, and so, okay. So I think that's all the stuff. Oh yeah, so I have my last urology appointment on next Wednesday, so it's so exciting because you have to go these 6 weeks, and my Dr. Moody, that's his name, my urologist, is loves me because it's it's working for me so well, and I'm like, I'll do, ad campaign for you. But anyways, so he was high-fiving me yesterday. It was just sweet because I know I'm his favorite patient, even though he can't say that. Okay, so now for the bad stuff. Okay, guys, so because I take the bus, and that's to everything. So also, you guys know I have my sex love addiction, which I've talked about before. So anyways, so part of that is going to my weekly meetings, okay? And so I found a faster bus to get to. First of all, my urology and going to my meetings is the same bus, so it just gives me a certain place. And I found it's so much faster to take that one bus, like 1 hour as versus to 2 hours or an hour and a half to get there. So I found that, and so been using that. Okay, but there's a bus driver that, so anyway, he used to drive the number 14 bus that I used to take to go running, and always was the first person on the bus, and I could tell he has a crush on me, just anyways, just, I get, anyways, with the comments, oh, I like you, you're my favorite, you know, writer, whatever. Anyway, so I was hoping that he would like that I wouldn't have to see him anymore because he just makes me uncomfortable as it is. It just ugh. So anyway, and he's older, and anyway, so but what I need to do when I take the 34 is connect to the 23. So at a bus stop, there I have to get off the bus that he's driving and get on the bus that the other guy is driving, but the other guy wasn't driving, hadn't been there yet. So I sat at the bus stop, and the guy came from behind me and rubbed my back, and he's like, I don't even remember what he said, but I didn't even really realize. So I'm the kind of person that has feelings about that, like, after I think about it, because anybody else might have been like, no, I guess not everybody could have said, get off me then, so stop touching me, whatever. So, but I came home, and thankfully, so I have been telling Mom what had happened. I told the nurse when I came home that it happened, and then I was like, oh, I could probably report this as sexual harassment. Those commercials, like, this is sexual harassment. I don't have to take it. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's what that is, because they are not supposed to touch any of the passengers. Like, that's, so anyways, so thankfully to the encouragement from the nurse that was here, I called the Metro Transit and filed a complaint. So anyways, but they said, okay, well, the only thing is it takes 3 days for us to complete the investigation. She's like, how do you feel? Do you feel safe riding with him? And I said, I guess, yes, but really I didn't, because anyways, but she just said, if you do see him, it's okay to say it's your body, please don't touch it, So I was all prepared to say that, because I had to take the 34 one more time, but again, I'm gonna take the long buses next time, the ones that take a long time, because I don't want to see them. But anyways, thank the Jesus that he wasn't driving the bus, the 34, when I went to my meeting, and I was like, okay, thank you. So I don't even have to. Yeah, so again, I'll take the longer way to get there, because I don't want to see him, and just thinking about it. So she's gonna call me when they complete the investigation, and so that's yeah. So yeah, you guys know that, but thankfully I went to my meeting and was able, to share about that. They're like, what? So anyways, so yes, all right, that's everything, guys. Time to read the devotional, and I'm gonna read a whole paragraph. Yes, I am. Oh, and that's the other thing is, like, I used to not read the book at the meetings with everyone else when they're reading, because I'm really self-conscious in front of strangers, who know that I have it, but just, like, because it's, like, hard for me to do. And anyways, like, you guys, I don't mind, because you guys love me. Well, I know the ladies at my meeting do too, but Alright, so we're still on Love Heals Through Creation. There is nowhere in the world you can travel where you can find thistle. Oh, just so you guys know, I haven't said this, but so this is the lady who wrote this devotional book. She actually runs so it's called Thistle Farms. It's kind of hard to say sometimes, like a Thistle Farms. Anyway, but so it's people, they work with sex traffic victims, so that's what these stories are that she's written. And this, so they also do essential oils there, so just so you guys know what I'm reading about, yeah, so that you understand better. So okay, so there is nowhere, oops, you guys went black. Okay, hold on guys. Okay, I can still see you guys. I'll ignore that pop up that's up there right now that has my clock or QuickTime Player. Anyways, I'll try to ignore it. Okay, if you guys can, because you can't see it. Okay, so yes, all right, and no one will stop you from picking them. I remember a cold January morning almost 10 years ago when I was collecting thistles to turn into paper made from their purple down. I was standing in a huge half dead field, and as I bent over it to cut maybe the 100th blossom, a man drove by and looked at me with some concern. Seeing myself through the eyes, through his eyes, I laughed and waved at him, realizing how silly I must look hunched over cutting half dead weeds. Oh my goodness, I thought, I have become a thistle farmer. Alright, time to pray. Thank you, dear, so much for all my amazing subscribers and all this encouragement that you put in my video for them. And I just pray that, that you would resolve the bus driver situation and that your justice would be done. And thank you for everyone. And also, again, for Heather, because she's such a blessing to me. So, thank you, Jesus, for everybody in my life. Okay, that's like Juniper's prayer when we pray together. It's sweet because she's like, and I thank God for this person and that person. Anyways, it's sweet. All right, so we're all caught up. I will. Oh, tomorrow. Right. Okay, still recording. Anyways, tomorrow's Fun Friday, and I have a PT appointment, but I'll do Fun Friday first thing in the morning. Prepare yourselves for the joke and my wonderful t-shirt that I'll